So, it's been a month and 2 weeks since I talked to you guys, and a lot happened. We are at 1,000 subscribers and 100,000 views on the PNV video. This is huge for me and I can't thank you enough. I didn't upload reviews lately because it takes time to do, and also because I didn't really have any interesting piece of kit to talk shit about. But I assure you that I'm not going anywhere. If you'd like to get updates on videos I'm working on, or if you want to share ideas for future ones, I strongly advise you to follow me on Instagram or to join my Discord in the description below. For anyone that would like to support the channel financially, I've made a Patreon. All the money collected on here are going to fund directly the videos, so if you really want me to continue, this is the way. Again, watching my videos and subscribing is still a blessing. Thank you. Enough rambling about me, let's talk about actually what you clicked for. This video is a small guide for night vision beginners, and specifically people in Europe, that are trying to get into this hobby, I guess, for a budget, since a lot of you are lost in the subject. I wouldn't call myself a subject matter expert, because frankly, I'm not, and a lot of you nerds have reminded me this in the comments. But I can safely say that I have a bit of knowledge, especially in everything budget. So, where to buy? It depends a lot on what you want. Is it a mono, a bino, or a bio if you're some sort of masochist like me? What generation? 1, 2, 3? Probably a lot of you responded 2 or 3 in your thoughts, and ideally these are the ones to go for if your country is okay with it. I would argue that if you don't have good contacts that you trust with your wallet, it will be pretty difficult to find offers for Gen 2 or 3 devices below $1,000 today. But if you are okay with the idea of buying a Chinese product, I recommend getting a factory reject tube from one of these companies in Guangdong. Apparently they have similar performance to Photonis Echo tubes while having a pretty good price, and getting Chinese housing is pretty easy and cheap anyway. If you don't want to trust something that was made by Chinese people, and frankly, it's kind of impossible these days, I recommend that you join this Facebook group called Night Vision Europa Sell, Buy, and Questions, or this Discord server. There are dedicated marketplaces where there are a lot of people that you can trust, and a lot of very interesting offers. I've even seen Fusion Binos, DTNVSs, and L3 unfilmed white phosphor tubes on here, but that's only if you have a shit ton of money. If you're lucky, you can find Photonis tubes for less than $1,000, or even some all Gen 3 tubes for a good price. Most devices that are complete, meaning with lens assembly, battery pack, polymer body, and intensifier tube, cost right around $1,200 to $3,000, depending on set characteristics. But by submitting a willing to buy offer on a specific device that you want, you might find someone somewhere that's willing to sell it to you, which is pretty cool. Now let's talk about the not so budget, because I feel that it is extremely important to talk about this. Warranty is kind of necessary when it comes to the ownership, and especially the usage of night vision. If you're not one of these dweebs that buy NVDs but never use them. Intensifier tubes, and specifically Gen 2 tubes, are pretty sensitive to light, even with built-in extreme light source protection, and getting blams or burns can absolutely affect your effectiveness under nods. The problem is that all the tubes and devices that I recommended in this video don't have a warranty, while a lot of dedicated European night vision dealers do. I know that this is pretty sad, but my ultimate advice is that buying new to a reputable company / manufacturer will not only guarantee you that you are getting the product that you want, but also that if you have a problem with it, it can always be replaced. You have to remember at the end that night vision is kind of a buy once, cry once, and I highly recommend you to save a little bit more to buy something that you can trust. Oh, yeah, I'm working on making something happen.